calling that? Candy corn?
Candy corn.
Let me get a close up of that. Yeah, that's neat color too.
Yeah.
That's cool. Look at the color in this one.
Remote viewing. Remote viewing.
I have a brush over there if you want to knock some.
Let's knock some of this off, man.
Hey, I'm here at Wright Site. I'm kind of back just flipping boulders. I had a pretty long day digging holes. Didn't get too far, but I did find one super amazing point. This is a honker right here. Real big point, and it's double terminated. It has crystals coming off the bottom too. So this is a palmer here. Definitely a palmer. Yeah, we're at the Wright Site. Everyone else is over there. People are doing pretty decent. I'm just messing around over here with this pile of rocks before I leave, looking for some landscaping stuff. But yeah, we'll show you what we got at the end. All right, thanks for watching. Okay, all, this is Gabe's finds from today. He has probably some of the best finds of the year, just like last time.
We got one more over here.
Best of the dig. Gotta get into some of this stuff.
That's pretty.
Oh wow, jeez. Look at the size of these crystals.
We got a few more that are rolling out of here slowly but surely.
Yeah.
It's double terminated.
Oh yeah, I found one similar like that. It's not that nice. It still has enough. I mean, it's about that round. Here comes Jesse to pick us up with our pile. This is our pile here. I just kind of protected it while I went running around, and this is basically what we're bringing home. Big old bucket full of stuff. All kinds of good garden rocks that have stuff on them. Yeah, so I'm gonna get home and get this stuff unloaded off the trailer. We're still gonna load it up here into the Bobcat. Okay, so we just made it back from the Wright Site, and today we ended up bringing the van. Mr. Wright and Amos told us that we could bring our trailer to get landscaping rocks today. But this is what we brought home as far as crystals. Pretty everything in here has, you know, at least some sort of structure and crystal and whatnot to it. But this one, man, I think I have it upside down. But yeah, here in a little bit I'm gonna start spraying these off and show you all what all we found. Trying to figure out which one. I think this is Crystal's bucket here. Yeah, it looks like it. There's some that I don't recognize in there. Yeah, looks like she has a real nice bucket full of stuff. Here's my bucket. The stuff that I decided to keep in there is pretty nice. That's more high grade stuff, but yeah, we did great today. I mean, that big piece in the middle, once I get it flipped over, is pretty awesome. You know, there's some heavy pieces. You know, that piece is probably at least 100 pounds Felt like it anyway. I know it felt heavier than a bag of concrete. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna get this stuff washed off and really show you what we have. Here is a piece I showed earlier. That's kind of my piece of the day. We'll have to figure out what crystal found. Here's it. I mean, this piece is huge. It's probably one of the biggest single points I've ever found. It's great. I'm stuttering here. All right, now stay tuned. Okay, we are back from the Wright Site. We got back last night. It is now the day after. So I've gone through and we sprayed a bunch of stuff off last night, and I'm gonna go through and kind of highlight some of the better stuff that we brought back, because I did start kind of adding. We just redid a piece of our yard, so we put up some new privacy fencing, and you know, got a little bit done to, you know, a new piece of our yard. But I already started adding to these existing, well, the flower beds I'm working on here. There are gonna be some shade beds, but I'm gonna go through and kind of show some of what we found yesterday, because we got, I mean, into some just amazing quality crystals. And these are some crystals highlights of what she found. I mean, we got into, you know, you would have had to have been there. You know, I didn't really make much footage, but I think Adventures with Scott and Lauren are gonna have a really crazy video, because I could see some of what he was finding and some of what you know, other people there were finding. So there was some that had, you know, I saw some people pulling stuff out that had pyrite inclusions in it, you know, little cubes of pyrite in the crystal. And there's this other stuff they're calling candy corn. I think Scott might have coined that phrase, or Gabe, the one other guy from Tennessee that was finding some crazy stuff. This is one of Crystal's favorite pieces. It's, you know, pretty good sized chunk here, you know, if you look at my hand in comparison. But it has some really nice pockets in it. And then when you come around this side, it's kind of neat the way they're going two different directions. There's a real nice plate, but then going into it, you have, you know, where it looks like a denture plate. And this is some of the really neat stuff from there. I hope the color shows up, but this is what they're calling the candy corn, because of that tangerine color that you can see there. It's beautiful. It's inside the crystal too, and some of the stuff that people were pulling out yesterday with this color in it was crazy. We had a group from Minnesota, that's kind of why we did the dig. But you know, they came in, and I'm hoping everyone was super happy, because I saw some of the people from that club find some amazing specimens, and this is some of that tangerine colored stuff. Try to get a little better shot with the camera, but here's that other piece. I'll try to, I broke my tripod yesterday, so I didn't make much digging footage. Here, watch out, Rhonda. Rhonda's coming in to check everything out. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of scan over some of our highlights, and yeah, we ran into some great stuff yesterday. It was such a great dig. Amos was on the machine. Jesse was there with his bobcat to help load bigger crystals. I mean, you can see the size of the stuff we were pulling out of there. That's one big one. I got, you know, one that's probably about, I would say, a good 150, 200 pounds a piece there. Wait till I get over to it. I'm actually just gonna skip right to it after, you know, this piece I've kind of given a lot of hype to already, but that's the piece that's has some of that tangerine, and it's a big point, but it's double terminated too. It comes down and it's all Jersey on the bottom with that I can get it right, with that tangerine color to it. It's just, that's my favorite piece of the day. I know I've said, but yeah, going down to this big one. I mean, this thing, I never would have been able to get it out of the woods by myself if it wasn't for the Bobcat. And you know, we had our little trailer pretty heavy. I mean, it's a new van, and you know, we didn't know how much weight it can handle. But yeah, this big piece, I want to get in, and I need to get a close up here, because I mean, these pockets on it are amazing. I mean, you can see the size of the points. And then the back, that little hole right here, if you can see it, goes all the way through the back. And I'm still not even finished cleaning it out. There's still, you know, little pockets in this that have mud caked in them, but this kind of steals the show. If I might have to come back with a flashlight. But if you can see, you know, you can see where that little hole goes through to the other side. There's like a perfect little triangle there. But yeah, that's where it goes into the other little pocket. It wraps around here a little bit. But yeah, something else really unusual on this piece here is there's some secondary growth with this tangerine druzy, and you can see where it grew around this crystal here and then kind of broke back off, and you can see where it grew around one here. But it is this tangerine, I don't know what color you want to call it, but it is secondary druzy growth that grew inside this pocket, and you know, kind of covered everything in there. It's really cool. I mean, I didn't even notice it until I got home because it was packed full of mud. I just kind of saw some points there and wanted to grab it. But yeah, that was a really cool feature that I noticed. I'll have to point out to some people. But okay, everyone, this is kind of, yeah, our haul from the Wright Site this year. I mean, it was definitely worth 40 bucks a piece to go there. I mean, I can't get over how great we did. I mean, these are huge rocks, and yeah, we really want to thank Jesse for hauling them out of the woods for us on his Bobcat. That made our job a whole lot easier, and it's gonna make these flower beds I'm starting a whole lot nicer. So thanks everyone, and thanks everyone for watching.